Saints, the Lord spoke the following word to my heart in November of 2008, and it is becoming ever more relevant as the days go on. It is titled, Let Thine Eye Be Single. The angel said in Acts 1:11, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Jesus which is taken up from you into heaven shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. Saints, Jesus is alive and soon to return to this earth in his immortal flesh and blood body, and every eye shall see him. The hour in which we shall also receive our immortal bodies is drawing nearer. The pangs of birth are upon us. The question is, will we have the strength to bring us to the birth? Is our focus on Christ sufficient enough that we will have the strength to stand through what is to come upon his body before his return? This is the hour he has spoken of for centuries through his prophets. So many things are coming to pass in this nation and in this world, much of it under the noses of people who cannot see it, and upon much of the church who refuse to see it. So many wicked devices are coming to pass, and so quickly that if we let them, they would make our heads spin. They could even cause us to falter and to fail if we concentrated on them and not upon Christ. He set the example of suffering before us that we may be able to withstand in the evil day. The Lord keeps stressing to me, as I said, that we are in the birth pangs, a time of physical and spiritual labor, and that we need to concentrate on him and not the pains. Don't become distressed at what you see and what you hear. Keep your eye single. He shall deliver us in his way and his time. We may be as Stephen. We may be as Elijah. Whatever our end is, we are his, and he gladly accepts us as his responsibility. Some he may take out by death before these things are fulfilled, to spare them. Jesus said he would never leave us or forsake us. He has promised to be with us even to the end of the world. If we keep our eye single, we shall be filled with the light of Christ and shall shine unto the end. It is those who put all their trust in him that will be that light to the lost and the faltering in this last time. It will not be the dime a dozen pillow prophets that many are now running to hear a good word, to hear that they don't have to give up their hopes of hanging on to this world and the things of this world, or how they can gain back the government and rule in the earth. These are lies, saints. O Lord, when will people seek to you alone for their strength and their security? When will they believe and trust in your word alone? When will they acknowledge the day and hour in which they are living? As I have said, the Lord showed me that this time is just like the actual birthing process in the natural. Some go into it resolved that it has to be. They trust in God to deliver them, and deliver them he does. Just as a mother painfully yet willingly suffers through her labor, knowing she will receive the reward, and it will be worth it all, and just as the pain is soon forgotten and replaced by great joy, so are we to be in this hour, saints. We must keep our eye on the prize. We must look to Jesus Christ, who himself endured great suffering, that we not faint in the day of adversity. Others go into the birthing process kicking and screaming, seeking pain relievers, many of which prolong the labor process. I always wondered, where did they get the strength to scream? It always took all my concentration to focus through the pain. There were yet others who I witnessed yelling, "Give me a C-section. Get this thing out of me. I don't want to do this." This so reminds me of much of the church today, who is waiting to go from their air-conditioned pews to glory any day now. These are they who have been taught they will not have to go through tribulation. They have not been taught to submit themselves to God and resist the devil, or to crucify their flesh, or rule over their own spirits. They are ill prepared for this hour. Childbirth is not an easy thing. If you waste your strength early on, you will have no strength left when it comes time to deliver. It is the same for the children of God. We must look to the Lord for our strength, be brave, and stay focused on Him. We must not waste our time complaining about our tribulations. We must realize that the Lord is working out something in us that is for our eternal benefit, that it will all be worth it in the end. Just as a mother soon forgets her travail, so shall we. Many who fight against God and His truth will not have the strength to stand in the coming tribulation. But we saints need not faint at the prospect of what is ahead. The Lord says, "Sufficient to the day is the evil thereof. He shall be our deliverer." For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. We are waiting for the return of Jesus Christ and the redemption of our bodies, that where He is, we might be also. Like it or not, saints, this old body has to die, that we might put on immortality. Just as a mother cannot hold back the child, neither can we hold back the hour of our death and our eternal redemption. Jesus said, "A woman, when she is in travail, hath sorrow, because her hour is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembereth no more the anguish, for joy that a man is born into the world." And ye now therefore have sorrow, but I will see you again, and your heart shall rejoice, and your joy no man taketh from you. For whether we live unto the Lord, and whether we die unto the Lord. Whether we live therefore or die, we are the Lord's. It is all about the eternal, saints. Keep your eye single.